Greetings, the Next On Podcast. Here with us today is Marcus as...
Xori.
What?
What are you
I did the intro already.
Alex as...
Yotun.
Alec as...
Ren von Stromschlag.
And Sam as...
Gimbal. I don't know why I do this with my hands every time, but it's a thing.
Flex.
Well, Marcus,
Well, yeah, but like they don't
refuse.
curl around.
last time,
Depends on how ambitious you are.
you will do it.
Well, so many things happened. We went shopping and got some goods. I helped unbury a dead body with Netseal while Gimbal watched.
Yeah, it
You-
sounds all like you did an extra.
You found a bunch of random magic shit, as well as the anvil, and
I fried a barmaid.
you barbecued someone. So now we doubly own the tavern.
Yes, I employed our first
First person who came up to ask.
official employee.
That's an initiative right there.
One day she could be assistant to the assistant manager.
Well, she definitely seizes opportunities, that's for sure.
Yeah. And is
That's-
not squeamish about...
Yeah, no, congrats to
Corpses.
her.
Which is probably a good thing considering our particular line of work.
I feel like on the way you should try to get me to the mayor's part where he has his saves, so I can break in.
Okay.
What
Really?
I'm the one
And
who
then
wanna do
the
this.
last time that the mayor came to talk to him at the other tavern, well, definitely their tavern now,
Yeah.
to talk to them about the plan for how they're going to move things to the keep. We're going to start there. So,
I think we're all.
After
Mayor's-
Netseal spent a minute just staying still so that you could watch her.
Oh yeah.
She is not... I did not currently detect evil, but I will always be wearing my glasses, so she's a shift. I will know. All 8 of my eyes. Okay,
That
5 of my eyes because 3 have eye patches.
They change every day.
Well, I've since
Every-
shifted them.
few minutes probably.
Whenever I feel like it.
Yeah. So the mayor's kind of crouching over some paper. He's saying, "Okay, well, we have a couple various shop owners and things. They need to bring their wares. They can bring their wares so that we can survive. And we have not much. We trade most of our food after all, so we don't have a whole lot. There are 10 blacksmiths, and they could each take their forges. You know." We also take all the supplies for building things and survive. What do you think? What should we take first?
Food and stuff for shelter. Those should go first because that'll sustain us. Everything else we can return for. But I do think we should take some of it with us.
We need
Well,
at
there's
least one
first-
forge then.
Yes.
The first thing that we should do is determine how much of things we can bring with us and leave enough food behind that each of the runs going back can pick up enough food to make the return journey.
Heads up, audience. This is going to be, at least for a bit, more
Mathy?
math. Not only math, but we're kind of just talking about planning and stuff.
Time to break out the calculus.
Also, I
Planning
very much doubt we would be able to protect every single one. So there would have to be guards watching over the stuff as it moved, and people watching over the stuff at both areas.
I mean, we could do it like Wolves do. They have the 3 old guys in the front, and then they have 2 strong ones, and then the rest, and then they have the 3 strong ones, and then the alpha.
How do you know what wolves do?
We're talking about real wolves?
Didn't he grow up in a entire
Exactly.
area full of animals?
Is this a Destiny reference or are we talking real wolves? Because with you guys I'm never sure because I don't know the game.
This is not
This is-
referring to the House of Wolves.
No, it's not.
Hey,
This is
that's
100%
what Sam says,
IRL.
awesome. It's
I don't play video games because I'm bad at it and people yell at me for it.
So,
That's what the mute button's for.
So then I get to suck alone in silence? Great. Oh, that sounds weird.
I mean, it didn't have to sound weird. You're the one who mentioned it.
I've been listening. He slept over last night, of course. It was innuendos for like 6 hours straight.
Oh, so much fun.
We made Josh feel so uncomfortable. It was
Oh.
great.
okay,
Talking
so,
about that too.
the mayor says, so we'll need at least two forges then. One for food, one for equipment.
Yeah.
Good. Then, that's, you don't really need to be so specific about it. That's all, I suppose. Then, so, food supplies, 2 forges, and as much other, just building materials as we need, as we can carry with us.
Can we turn some of the building materials that we currently have for building into carts to carry more things, and then disassemble it once we get there?
Because, Kimball, that's a good point.
I'm a genius.
Yes. You're a smart spider. Let's see. I think we have that large dog.
What's still not the right physical proportions to properly pull a cart.
It's magic.
Brother can pull a cart.
There's a big dog.
That's a good true. Yes, it's
It's a really big dog.
it doesn't quite like pulling a cart, but it can pull a small cart.
Can I meet the dog?
Eat the dog?
Meet.
Meet the meat. He goes, I'm sure you'll meet the dog at some point.
I want to talk to him.
Whoa, we can't speak to it.
I have speech.
Yeah,
You both have
you
speech.
too.
Oh, they said we can't, and I was
I
like,
thought I said we can.
yeah, okay.
Yeah.
I was like, yes, you can. What do you mean?
In a moment, we just let's figure this out. Up there we have 7 other assorted mules and horses, including your points and seals, hers. So,
And after
including your tune and the dog, which is a small cart, we have 8 full-size carts and 1 small cart carrying capacity.
and
We currently have.
we can have maybe 3 or 4 townspeople per additional cart.
Zoria's already zoned out.
She's
We have
yeah.
I'm drinking wine.
5 carts. Yeah, we'll get started on that now. Try to be quick about it. He kind of puts his notes here. Thank you. Anything else we want to do? Well, plan to leave in 2 hours. It's like early afternoon, like
I am
equivalent of like 1 or 2 o'clock. So like they're planning to leave around like 4 or 5 to get or maybe 5 or 6,
Nice afternoon stroll.
and so they can maybe get a little ways away from this destroyed town and make camp. Because apparently everybody likes leaving for the journeys in the night.
We should make sure all the townspeople have weapons on them, just in case there are any attacks or wild animals, and we should make sure that a couple people can hunt along the way in order to increase our food supply, or at least feed you on the journey.
Yeah.
It was good idea, Gimbal. I'm sure we'll have enough for you too. Don't worry. Okay, no.
It's recording.
Okay, good. I thought I thought the audio equipment wasn't plugged in. I was like, no.
No, I've been doing
All
this for
useless
weeks.
1, 2, 3s.
Yeah. 1, 2, 3s. No. Yeah. So he goes, well, good idea, Gimbal. I think we have a few bows, mostly some pitchforks and things to
No.
It's not Twitter. Don't worry about
Okay,
it.
Sorry,
it's
we're
12:03, so I guess no packs today.
I can mute this now.
Just in case maybe don't.
I have mine here.
But just note everything except for that.
Notifications come out.
So
I want to hear that
he goes,
oracle.
I'm sure we can get some people hunting. We have a couple hunters we can call
I can
to
hunt.
this. That's good. And Xori can hunt. I think we'll be fine.
Lori's good at catching squirrels.
He looks outside as
I got a deer.
it's pouring rain and lightning. He goes,
Ah, shit, I made
You
a
got a
metal.
bigger deer first.
yeah.
You know, gotta go.
Oh yeah, you made a metal. He
Oh no, it's conductor.
looks outside at the pouring rain and lightning. He goes, oh yes, we need tarps. We need something to cover the carts, or we won't be able to head out.
Use the skin of the dead.
Okay.
Gimbal,
That goes a
I'm gonna stand up and I'm gonna.
Gimbal, I know you want crispy baked skin, crispy fried skin, but now is not the time.
I suppose what we
Gimbal
could
shudders
do
with anticipation for fried skin.
is we could save like chunks of the roof and just put that on top of the cart.
Make miniature house carts. I see.
I love how everything we say, he's like, such genius.
He's on drugs right now.
High on
He's
his
probably
mind.
higher than mine. Honestly, he gave an entire bag of those things. He went through like 3 or 4 of them.
I'm not taking more.
Those customers are the worst at work, the ones that are high.
So he goes. You know what? Let's get some house carts built. I'm sure someone can do that. And at storming, I'm sure we'll be fine. I take that bet.
We'll be under the trees.
I'm sure we'll be fine.
Well, he seems to be pretty good at it, so...
He goes, Well, thank you for the help. We'll be back in. Be prepared to leave in an hour and a half, 2 hours. He nods and walks outside. A lightning bolt strikes beside him.
Huh.
You see his hair's a little on. He goes.
Probably all the drugs in his pocket.
Kind of just like shakes himself and keeps walking.
Brother,
I pull out the sigil of a nuke and put it on.
Be like, okay.
brother,
Yes.
do you think your friend Kiss Kiss, the psychic bear, remember him?
Of course.
I'm saying this for the audience. Do you think Kiss Kiss, if we could contact him and Father can send people to help bring the remains of the town that we can't carry now?
Winter starts in 3 weeks. He'll come back in 2 weeks.
No.
But it takes a week to come here and go back.
3 days. So it takes a third of a week.
The week is what, 10, right?
Yep.
Yeah. So maybe they could help, and then we could situate the town, and we could deal with whatever Father needs. Maybe.
Maybe.
Do you think? I know you and Father didn't always get along.
No.
You were the rebels.
The rebellious sons.
The edgelords.
Yeah, the bears were the edgelord rebels. Like,
He was
fuck
a
you,
rebel.
Dad.
Man, what were the straight arrow ones like? Holy cow.
I was the loser with no friends.
One friend.
He was my brother.
And he was like the jock, who was like rebellious towards the principal. Parent. Figure.
You rebellious.
You have a very,
Oh, yeah.
you have a very high standard of behavior.
Not really. It was more just like that you just like kind of talked back to him, and he was like, eh. And you guys left early when he gets your agreement with him.
Yeah, that would
There
piss
was
him off.
there
We
was
also
a-
borrowed some gold. We do need to pay him back, by the way.
Oh, was that ever in the
So-
plan?
Yeah.
I didn't. I was. Just,
And food.
I'm not
Point of
sure.
reference, because it would probably be out of the ordinary enough that people would take notice. Where I've been sitting in the corner, copying spells. At this point, I would have pulled out a selection of long leather strips and some branding tools. I'm dipping them in the ink and am burning things into the leather.
Does it smell good?
It smells like burning things into leather.
I wonder if I could add that to my whip. I'm busy. I'm rummaging around in the
And
storage
drinking
room.
wine.
I'm rummaging around for more bottles of wine.
I'm consulting
You
various
probably would-
notes I've
You
made.
guys probably all notices at some point. And then they'd probably see you wrapping up on.
No, because I don't have any of them prepared.
I see. That's true. Okay, so yeah, burning strips of leather.
Maybe you, Tune, and I can help start dismantling the tavern.
Oh, I've been doing that already.
Oh, okay. I'll
Are you
start
taking
helping.
out the walls or the roof?
I'm going to start with the roof.
Just goes to
I'm
the top
not
floor. Goes.
that dumb.
Go-to's gonna raise that roof.
Okay.
Hey,
Roll a
the
wisdom
roof is
save.
not my son, but I will raise him.
You raise up the roof, the other walls just fall outwards.
Perfect.
Wisdom, right?
Yes.
Can I help?
Oh, what is that?
Can I help?
The barbarian with the
Great,
most
great.
wisdom.
You're not helping with that. Wait,
You
what is he
have
doing?
a
High wisdom? Holy shit.
He's
I
gonna
do.
break up the roof.
I'm
He has
doing
higher
that.
wisdom than any of us.
Literally, you don't have any negative stats.
I know.
He rolls really well.
There. You go to the roof, and as you do, I hear the pounding of the rain and the crackle of lightning on the roof, and you think maybe the interior walls first.
Yeah. Yeah, let's do that.
Is there rubber in this world?
Probably not.
Not as far as you know.
Can we? But is Natlas gone already? Is the
Yes.
little half elf child gone?
Yes, the child's gone
High
now.
elf.
Okay, I'm gonna go talk to the smartest person I know. Ren,
Yes,
I'm worried about brother going outside in the rain.
What's he made of?
Iron.
Metal.
Iron.
Things I
metal,
can't eat.
Gold, maybe. I don't know.
Gold
a
inlay.
little bit of gold circuitry or that.
That was
Not circuitry, but like.
Do you have
steamers,
magic
whatever.
that
Do you
can
have steaming
protect
gears
him?
inside of you?
I do, yes.
Pour some brass.
That's pretty good.
Yes.
That is not much time.
What are you trying to make?
I was.
I think he has magic that would like prevent lightning damage.
If I rage,
We have a potion of resistance.
if I rage, I become resistant to everything. So
You're just gonna be angry for 3 days.
Smacking trees.
Just gonna punch a tree every.
Occasionally we'll just see.
Every 6 seconds, punch something.
Yeah, it'll get firelit
Oh no,
and
you
clear the
left
way.
CN back at the castle.
I was just punching it.
Oh no.
I'll do it, brother. You can hit me, brother.
Contract needed.
He's just saying that, and just coughing up blood constantly.
The only thing
Can
I
you just
have.
flick me every?
It's not an attack. It needs to attack intended to do damage.
Intended to do.
Occasionally we'll just have Nura just heal him. Then you keep punching.
Now, the best I can think of, because I don't really have anything that's going to stop lightning from the
But
sky
you're familiar with lightning.
for more than like
That's what
maybe
Fishman
10
said.
minutes. I might be able to do it for the first mile at most.
But with lightning, is lightning more likely to strike something that's tall or something that's metal? Because if you're in the trees, which are all taller than you,
Metal.
It's a bit of both. The way it works is it actually goes from both ends.
Yes.
Lightning
there needs to be a
raises out of the
connection.
ground.
There needs to be a connection between the staticky stuff in the sky and the staticky stuff down at the bottom, and it connects the two of them.
I
So
feel like
I'll
my
hit the tree, then it'll hit me, then it'll hit the ground.
So, the best thing I can think of
He's walking under trees.
is to wrap him up in a bunch of stuff that doesn't produce much static.
So basically, wrap up in bed sheets.
So no wool.
That produces a lot of
That
static.
does.
Yeah.
Soaked bed sheets.
But
Less
it's the
static.
way to
It is
go.
raining out. It is raining, so we wouldn't have.
I was going to go with just a bunch of burlap.
Why would you? They don't have that much burlap.
But
Are you
what
telling me
is
the
this
this?
town doesn't have any sacks?
That's
I'm literally
true.
rummaging around through a bunch of shit downstairs
That's true.
right now.
There's a throw a
Oh,
burlap
can you
for
just
a
make
second.
your burlap man? Just
Yeah, just yeah.
We'll make little holes for his eyes.
This giant potato sack boy.
Wait, but you even need your eyes because of sentinel mode, right?
No, he needs eyes.
We will leave his
Oh.
eyes open. That's not going to
Okay.
make a difference.
We have
So
a fast
you guys
face with eyes.
grab
in
some
this.
burlap sacks and throw them over you too, and cutting a hole in them so you can see.
While you guys are doing this, I'm still dismantling all the inside walls.
Don't worry,
At
I
one point,
have a
eventually-
weaver's kit. I can make it really nice.
Oh yeah, you.
Do like a little Stitchwork smiley face.
How does his anti-lightning suit look?
Should I roll performance?
Yes.
While they're doing
Or
this,
sleight of hand.
how much?
I'll go sleight of hand 'cause I got +4.
How many bottles of wine do I find?
What?
Oh,
I'm so sorry.
I step outside and it blows off.
It produces more
You,
static.
you make it. However,
I tried so much.
Oh no! It turns out really good.
Oh no! That's the worst thing that could happen.
I tried to. I was gonna. If it turned out nice, I was gonna write brother on the back.
It's brother on the back. It looks really nice. It fits him really well. It looks like almost like a Jedi cloak. Right, that it looks really really good.
I'm so sad.
So you have your anti-lightning suit.
Oh no.
Put it in your inventory.
Equipped.
Burlap anti-lightning suit.
How many bottles of wine do I find downstairs? That's left.
That's left. Ooh.
Look, 'cause we've been packing up all day.
Been drinking shit.
8 bottles of wine.
I'm gonna take 2 of them and just put them in my bag for later, because I'm still
Okay.
holding on to one of them.
You also find
To find drugs.
5 casks of various meads and grogs.
Eh.
Like
You should take it with us for
buckets. I'm
stock
like
for
the
the
things.
tavern.
Not as tasteful. Just the wine.
okay.
But I see
But
empty
shouldn't-
burlap sacks.
Shouldn't we be taking everything we can for stock for the winter and stuff?
Yeah.
Other people can do that.
Like I said, we should leave enough behind so that when the next group comes back, they can restock their supplies for the return
They're
trip.
not gonna
This
look
is
for
true.
wine bottles.
No, not the wine.
Yeah. They'll find any empty
kegs,
burlap
not
sacks.
Kegs of grog and meat. Okay, so you guys pack up. Anything else you want to do here?
I'm just
Are
gonna
you assuming
be-
you're carrying the party's wagon?
Yeah, I'll tow it.
It's probably like you're probably using Nereb's wagon, honestly.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
I don't think he had much.
spend the journey in
The
my
animals and free
backpack.
stuff. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I will be on Yotun's person.
Okay.
I'm just
So
making
you guys
it-
head off.
Do you want to?
As I'm leaving for
I-
the last
that's
time,
where I would be.
I'm gonna look down at the kitchen knife that would still be dropped on the floor there.
Yeah.
Look at it.
That's actually where the lightning hit.
Look at it quizzically for a moment. Then walk around to the back side of the bar and check if the mace that we found the first time we were here is still strapped to the underside of the bar.
Yes, she's not proficient in maces.
Man, one would have thought that somebody who worked here for 2 decades would have remembered that there's an actual weapon behind the bar.
She's not proficient with kitchen knives.
Could we take the mace and sell
She
it?
was much better with kitchen knives.
Even with or without proficiency, the damage difference would probably be
It's
worth
actually
it.
a dagger versus a mace.
Would have taken the gamble.
Can we take the knife and frame it and be like, this was the weapon used?
If you want to take the knife, you are more than welcome to take the knife.
Okay.
Don't give him more metal.
Fine.
I want to approach Bren and just whisper, can we talk for a moment?
Yes?
Away from others.
Okay. I'm just gonna stop moving as everyone else leaves.
Is everyone else gone?
I'm
Who's
in the
just-
backpack.
I'm currently outside.
Oh
Packing the
You're
car.
in the back.
Okay, as
no! In the burlap sack.
we're doing that first, then
As we're about to talk.
I need to start talking.
And this is how I die.
Because you can probably take the hits.
Okay. How do I calculate lightning damage?
How does
Oh,
the lightning want to
no.
do this?
Okay.
Lightning
So-
bolt of 68.
Roll dexterity saving throw.
Our lives are in your
You have
hands.
uncanny sense. You have advantage.
I do. 1.
I really hope it's not the same as lava damage. Because lava
Okay.
damage is nuts.
So 11.
It's
13.
like 10d10.
13.
Yeah.
What's the sky's spell DC?
100.
If it's truly the sky and not Brana getting pissed off.
It's just his duty.
Maybe it's, maybe he's getting mad because my name's wrong. Should be Yoden instead of Yotun.
This is
Yeah.
why he's getting pissed off.
Okay, so what did you roll?
13.
13.
I swear if the sky has a better spell save DC than me, I'm gonna be real pissed off.
No, that's fine. You succeed, but you're gonna take half damage.
Do I take damage?
You can take same damage to your tune.
Okay.
However, your tune,
I think you should be healed up and not at 12 hit points.
That's fine.
We have had a lot of long rests.
yes.
And you
Also
recovered your
full
second
hit
level
dice.
spell slot?
Full hit dice as well.
I used it earlier today,
So what happens?
2 hours ago.
Okay.
Happens, Gimbal, is that you probably have a little bit of the burlap. You're like, oh, I'll make myself a little bit of a little raincoat for myself, like just in case. And as you're going at it, you're outside with the Otun. You're cutting it, and you realize, and you're thinking, wow, this was really weird to cut and to work with. Like it's burlap, but it's like just a really thick burlap.
It's lined with metal.
And you cut it. You sit there and like pause. Like burlap shouldn't be this thick.
Taste it.
Sorry, you lick it?
Yeah.
You mlem? Tastes metallic. As you mlem,
Brother!
you lick up, you go, as a bunch of brown dust all over it. This wasn't even burlap. This was a very light metal weave that to maybe store something for some reason in metal weave, but
Is it drug powder? Is it drug powder? Did I do the cocaine?
Roll a D100.
that is totally what it is now.
Roll a D100.
It is not that drug though. It is a different drug.
What
Oh,
should I
no.
roll?
You malem.
Constitution
Roll a
drug
Constitution
powder.
saving throw. Yes.
Let me get good
Drug
dice
powder,
for that.
aka is
Um,
cocaine.
A constitution?
I actually have stats something like this. I need to pull it out.
Constitution?
Yeah, Constitution.
So you're gonna get drugged up before you get exploded.
13.
That's a fail.
The
Do I
drugs have a
see
higher
Todd
DC
before
than
I
we do.
die?
my spell save is 14, so it's possible that the drugs only have the same spell save DC as me.
It's not a spell save. It's just a DC.
Well, DC.
Drugs are stronger than you.
So
Here it is. I knew my
That's
my
just
city
true
building
in general.
stuff.
So do I see Todd in a vision before?
Your tongue transforms into stone.
Oh.
Your tongue petrifies, and you can no longer speak now. And you feel your tongue is petrified, and visions swim before your eyes. You feel a lot of things just kind of pulsing through you. You can feel the ground below your feet. You can feel the rumbling. Basically, you feel as if you are one with the stone and the ground of the earth.
Oh my gosh, this is just like the first episode of New Who.
What?
The
I have
Ninth
no
Doctor.
idea.
Basically,
No.
you just for while you're drugged with this, for the next like 10 minutes, you feel like you and the ground and stone and earth are one and the same.
Melvin took stone.
Oh!
Roll a medicine or history check.
She can get a lot closer to the ground in a second.
I'm gonna go history because I got a +1. 11.
11. This is some sort of You think you ever hearing something about elemental dust, mind elemental dust, that can have drug-like properties, but you don't remember what it's called. But you're just like, and you're just like, the stone is me. I am the stone.
I'm trying to get Yojun's attention because I think it's so cool.
If anyone who knows about this, she's basically turned into like the mind of a petch from the further lore in D&D.
Okay, so I'm gonna.
But like a super like religious petch.
Do I know that I'm not making real words, or do I think I'm speaking?
Does the stone speak?
Depends on how high you are.
I say at this point you know that you're high, and
How high am I?
things probably aren't making making sense, but things probably aren't making sense right now. But you feel like you can feel like the mud under Yotun's feet like squelching, and you can feel everything moving and shifting. You feel the tectonic plates below you.
You're made of metal, which is an ore, which can be counted.
No.
It's your brother.
Yeah.
But you just feel all this.
Brother, we are one.
You're probably fighting the drug. You roll well, and you're probably fighting it, and you're like trying to like speak, but you know you're not making sense or that. But you feel as though you are the stone, and the stone is you.
I'm
one with the stone, and the stone is with me.
I flail up. Oh!
And then the lightning
Ah!
Gimbal starts to flail.
And the plaster rolls just miss you.
And as you go to check
This
on,
is when my danger sense kicks in, and I
Yes.
get struck by lightning.
you have a brief moment of like, you go to check on Gimbal, and you notice that that you're no longer wearing, burlap? All the drugs have washed away in the rain. And you notice, look down, and you are
into the doorway.
That is what your advantage roll is on. Okay, as you. Honestly, you notice basically you're wearing just a thin sheet of metal that's like designed to feel kind of like burlap.
Sorry.
Maybe it's like good. Maybe metal is a good sticking to this drug like that. You realize this. You try to jump in and open the door. You guys hear the door rip open, like the door rips through like the bolt of like the thing, and you see. You just see Yotun opening the door. Covered in a thin sheet of metal, and you're going, a spider going, as a lightning bolt hits them.
You got 10 feet out the door! 10 feet!
Are you just giving you PTSD flashbacks, Ren?
Okay,
No.
whose idea was it to
Much
cover him in
bigger
more
lightning.
metal?
Oh.
Certainly wasn't mine!
20 lightning damage. You take 10.
I take
Oh, that's not
10.
too bad.
Yeah, you're not really. You both take 10 lightning damage.
I still have 21 health. That's only a third of my health.
You have 9 plus
33
10
now.
health.
You guys you collapse inwards. The metal mostly smoking and falling apart around you.
I scramble to take it off.
It's basically already like destroyed. You take it off.
I'm like brushing it off.
Gimbal, you feel like you're
I
sitting.
fall into the backpack on the floor, like, oh.
You're twitching. You follow the backpack, and Gimbal at this point is like twitching, almost kind of like the spider death position, like
Is he alright?
and a little,
You
little
guys
arcs
just
of
watching
electricity.
in awe.
At the same time, you see this stone thing coming out of his face.
I'm just gonna dramatically facepalm and go down to the cellar to find actual burlap.
I'm following him.
Help me.
And I'm just gonna look at you guys and say, how do you fucking always make me use all of my healing so early? He's gonna start walking to us and start healing you guys, just like, please,
Does
for
he make
once.
the high go away or just heal the damage?
Heals the damage.
He's still high.
So we-
He has lost all his
Full
spell
health?
slots. Sure, full health.
Here's the boss. That's all he has. He's like level 1.
He's level 3.
He's level 3?
It's psychic, yeah. You're one level behind you guys.
Wait, what level spell did he use?
Cure wounds.
He should still have 3 spell slots left.
Yeah, I'm assuming he probably didn't heal 10 hit points in one.
Oh wait, is that
I
still
see.
level 3 now?
Yep.
Ah, but he still has 2 level 2 spell slots.
We did not. I don't think we leveled that seal up.
Who cares?
We definitely throw up.
Okay.
Because here has. Oh yeah, since she's a
Oh,
commoner.
we only did our spells and our health. We didn't do anything else.
Yeah, because she's a commoner.
Yeah, so she doesn't really get anything else.
Cool.
Anyway.
Also, since she's a commoner, she has D8 less hit points than everybody else. Oof.
It's fine.
I am looking for actual burlap.
Okay,
So-
roll investigation. Skill you love.
14.
I can tell.
14. Okay, roll to give him advantage.
14. No, 12. So you have advantage.
Yep.
20, not natural.
Okay, you find some burlap. You find some burlap hidden in a secret panel behind one of the things. They must have mixed up the drug burlap with the real burlap when they were hiding it.
Okay then.
While we're down here and there's no one else here.
Probably put the drug burlap in a
Yes.
thing and then just mix the two up.
I'm gonna switch to Infernal. When did you learn how to speak this?
You probably just watched him learn speaking and eventually figured it out.
I mean, I just watched you until I figured it out.
Oh sure, yeah.
How much do you remember of? Have you listened in on my previous conversations?
I mean, I haven't gone eavesdropping, but you haven't exactly been subtle about it.
Then that's fine, I assume. I walk away.
Okay.
That's all. That's all I
You
needed.
grab the burlap, and Gimbal, you after a few minutes, your tongue turns back to normal, and you no longer feel like you are part of the earth.
Brother,
I am just.
I am the rocks beneath your feet.
Anyone else want to make a check to see what the drug was?
I'm just gonna huck a pile of burlap at them. That's burlap!
I am the earth.
Gimbal, you make brother a new costume.
Do I have to roll?
No, it's fine.
Okay.
You make him a new
Another
costume of
one.
actual burlap.
I put it on and I go back outside.
I'm-
Very wary.
Yes.
Just stick out a foot. I'm sorry, brother. I didn't mean to hurt you.
Is Gimbal also covered in a burlap?
She's inside the pack, which is probably covered by burlap as well.
I
Cool.
feel sad about my ineptitude. I'm going to sulk.
All this because of 1-1.
Yep.
I realize I shouldn't be flying in this weather.
Nope.
I'm gonna do a quick druid craft to see what weather it's gonna be like in the next 24 hours.
Okay, it is going to be hailing.
What the fuck is this weather?
It's winter.
Snow, lightning, hail. A couple days ago it was sunny.
Yeah, it's winter!
Yeah. Alright.
On the bright side, this will mean that the temperatures will come up.
What?
Well, when it's an open
Oh.
sky, there's no way for the convection effect to take place, so the heat
So, yeah.
escapes, therefore the temperature drops. When the clouds come over, then the heat hits the clouds and bounces back, causing a convection effect,
You read
which
too
allows
much.
the heat to stay
It's all
trapped.
earth science.
So, you guys,
Hey, I guess it's time to head out.
yeah.
On what?
Head out.
Spent that for the last hour.
Son.
You guys get to the front as everybody else is getting ready to go. No one's saying mine. Everybody just wants to be out and gone, and like they'll be able to come back. Everybody's secured what they can, and has everything set up. The mayor is sitting atop his cart with
Can I approach the mayor?
with his safes in it. Yes. You pull the cart with everybody inside of it with you.
Oh, everyone's in the cart?
Probably.
Oh.
You can still pull it.
Yeah.
You're
I'm strong enough.
You have, was it like whatever strength?
19.
And you have like your warforce thing, so you can carry as if you're a large creature. You're literally just like you probably pull this thing with one hand behind your back. So
Do you want to take a second cart?
It's honestly, this thing is probably like your I'd say it feels like you're going. It's like your airport bag, your check bag.
It's my luggage.
Yeah, they're your luggage.
I'm just sitting inside one of the carts he's
Or your
pulling.
emotional bag.
I am walking.
Okay.
I'm in the back.
So
Sucking mud makes it difficult to walk.
Okay.
Yeah,
I've
so you know
approached the mayor
it's
and
getting
I'm like,
muddy and that.
perhaps it would be wise to maybe have Gimbal accompany you on your cart for protection as you're the mayor. I feel like it would be detrimental to the community. If
Roll
Why did you
persuasion.
gesture like,
The
lies?
despair hand.
Persuasion.
Can I aid?
You pop up that I can help.
I'm gonna roll to aid, but don't
I
roll
look
it.
backwards
Let me
where I'm
see if I can
holding
give
a
you
wine glass.
Advantage.
I drink.
Are you covering the wine glass?
You have
No, I'm going like this thing.
Just rain
17.
plopping the wine glass.
Right.
I thought it was in the cart that was under.
17.
Oh, is the wine glass like?
you don't
Is
have
the
persuasion?
cart like
Okay.
not covered?
Like someone probably would have done like the roof cart.
Well, yeah, I'm sitting inside with them.
Okay.
I would
17.
probably be behind the cart, so I imagine I'd still see it.
The mayor looks at you guys. And what did you say, Gimbal?
And say, yeah, we've done this before. I'm tough and will protect you.
Just imagine you in a burlap sack talking like this now. Just eye holes cut out.
And things saying
A little smiley
brother
face.
on the back stitch in.
Brother, oh yeah.
The smiley face stitch on your face.
The mayor kind of looks at you guys and says, "You know what? I think that'd be a great idea. I am the mayor after all."
I look back at Xori and cast Prestidigitation and just make a small handful of popcorn. An illusion of a handful of popcorn appear in my hand and just start.
I cast Druidcraft and I make his hand smell like skunk.
I cast Prestidigitation and neutralize it.
Druidcraft Prestidigitation war over here. Okay.
Damn it.
So yeah, he goes. He's like okay, hop in, Gimbal. I'm sure we can have some. I'm sure you can keep each other company.
Question: Did you tell us that you did drugs with the mayor?
I told you they had it safe.
I was gonna try to make conversation. Okay.
I'm sure it'll come up.
Because anyway, I just want to be like, I just accidentally did drugs, but
You can't
You
talk
guys,
about that.
I mean, that still feels like something you would say.
You guys start off on your voyage. Literally 10 feet away from the village. He's like, so I said you can keep me company. Why don't you try one of these? He pulls up a bag full of drugs.
I was gonna say I sniff it because I know what it is
No, you
in
don't.
meta, but
Yeah, like-
Gimbal would lick it.
Oh
He goes. I'm sure we'll be fine. There's no need. Thank you for protecting me. I'm sure we'll be fine. No need. I'm sure no one will be out in this weather. We are, but no one else will be.
We're cool.
And so he tosses you one. You lick it.
D100.
D100?
You lick it. Nothing happens. It looks like a purple metal ore. You just go on. Take a bite. Eat it.
No.
Brother!
It just looks like a giant piece of candy.
It's like a gobstopper. Gobstopper size.
I called you, I'm like, brother, the mayor has given me food, and I eat it.
Roll a D100.
I'm taking my sparkliest dice.
I
Basically,
have health potions if you need them.
I mean, I'd like to think that we're
So
like a
smart.
cart right behind them there, so we can still.
it's probably like a Carter through behind it. You guys just see.
Can I see him?
All of a sudden,
Just
you see Gimbal like
I'm
toss
waving
one of
it,
the
and then I'm gonna
waves
eat
it, and you're like, and you're like,
Oh.
because they all these look exactly the same. They're like purple and shiny metal, and so you can never tell which one's which.
I'm really bored. Yo, June,
Yes.
don't let her eat those.
It's in my mouth.
Those are drugs.
Because you don't know the purple stuff, the brown, the stuff on the brown pack was drugs either.
No, I don't.
You just know Gimbal is probably something's happened to him from the lightning bolt. He was acting weird for a little while.
I mean, it's too late for this one, but maybe on the next one to try to stop that.
Well, I can't really see.
Your
because
thief
I'm
is
pulling.
high.
Okay, could you at least pull us up a little bit closer so I can watch?
Your designated thief is high, guys.
At this
96!
Oh.
Ah!
You are in for a
Woo!
wonderful experience.
Everyone gets an amazing one but me.
At this point, I pull up so you guys can
The
watch.
mayor got 61 by the way, so not bad, but pretty not amazing, but a good one too. The mayor goes, oh, Ruby, and
I don't want
you-
to fuck the mayor, to be clear.
I know. Oh, Ruby! Oh, I haven't had one of these in a long time. He seems like he's like, come on, horrible. He's enjoying it. You on the other hand, Gimbal, your mind is blown.
You're gonna want more of them.
What, a 97?
96.
96.
Divine beast.
Titans of existence. Let's go here.
Oh.
It's
Does it bring Todd to
because
me?
96 and up is heavenly planes. 5 and below is hellish planes.
Oh, so it probably would have been better for me to roll low than high.
No.
Really?
In general, not say hell, but like evil planes and good planes.
Does something lead me to Todd? Because that'd be great.
The storm giant comes down and just helps us out.
Look,
I
I found
am
the
wearing
spider.
the
He was
amulet.
looking for you.
You're also wearing the one that makes
Point
so
of
no one
reference, I
can
have
see you.
taken that off.
Okay.
When I put on that amulet, I'm typically taking off the.
Just wearing both of them so they can both see you and not see you at the same time. It's Schrodinger's Wren.
And then that would
You
be
can both be seen and not seen.
Schrodinger's.
Schrodinger's.
Oh yeah, so you rolled a 97 that one time, so it must be this one. Okay. Then we need to find...
We all need to leave the room so that Gimbal can have a private conversation with the deity.
No.
Todd. Is it Todd? I hope Todd.
Todd's a deity.
It's not.
He is to me.
Um,
I think he's actually a king of spiders. We lived in a throne room for that week that I was with him.
For the week.
A week? The fuck?
It was about a week, right, Josh?
Yeah, that's what we...
Oh no.
We're spiders. We have short lifespan.
Yeah, literally clingy.
God damn it. I need to find that one, god damn it.
I was gonna make a joke about being shot with webs, and I was like, you know what?
You just did, though.
Yeah.
I know,
Ah, okay.
but it is funnier that way than any other wording I could think of.
Okay.
By the way, don't do drugs.
To be clear.
This is not what actually happens in real life when you take drugs.
You taste 7 distinct flavors.
Should I be writing this down?
No, it's fine.
Okay.
So what you're saying is it's still less flavors than Dr. Pepper.
Technically true, like 30 flavors Dr. Pepper.
Dr. Pepper's the 100.
It doesn't do anything. You just actually get a can of Dr. Pepper.
But I don't like Dr. Pepper. I
So-
only like the refreshing taste of Mountain Dew.
So, what happens is, you taste 7 flavors. You taste the first flavor, and then almost like an aftertaste. You get an aftertaste of even a better flavor. And it keeps going until you reach the 7th and
Do
final.
I taste the snake?
Remember
the golden
It
plantain?
tastes better than the snake.
Oh no.
I will never
She's
stop
gonna have another
taking.
one.
And it's just like this flavor, but the 7th and last flavor that hits you, you get filled with pure awe and joy and righteousness. You feel like you are
chocolate, isn't it?
Maybe for alignment shifting good.
you feel like nothing has been more right in the world ever. Things are are basically just good and amazing and can never be possibly be better.
Very interested in what's about to happen next. I lean in.
Do they just see
I
me
popped
like
into
lying
cart
on the
and I
ground?
mouse beside Xori, watching this very
I
carefully.
constantly keep looking over my
So
shoulder.
We're both just staring intently. I hand Ren a glass of wine.
I drink it.
So am I like literally just like twitching?
literally, you're having almost orgasmic bliss. But it feels like your soul is like
Cage
is released.
your soul is like in bliss. I'm gonna say that just through pure things, I don't want to change your alignment.
That's
Yeah.
what it was.
Yeah.
Literally, the effect of the plane you got is the alignment change to good.
I don't think I can roleplay that. I've tried many a character, and
Then
there's
immediately
not
shift back to neutral.
Okay.
pretty much.
After the drugs wear off, she's neutral again.
Then what I'm going to say is that for its 7 layers, for each one, roll a
Wisdom saving throw.
actually wisdom saving throw.
I'm gonna use my pink spark.
If you succeed,
You want-
don't change alignments.
No, you succeed. You want to succeed these. So roll 7 wisdom saving throws. Each one harder. Each one easier than the.
I have
than
plus
the
0.
first. The first one
It's
is
just straight roll.
a 15.
Natural 20.
Oh, she's fine.
Roll the next one.
Okay.
It's 14.
12.
So you fail that one. Then it's 13.
10.
Uh-oh.
Fuck.
Then it's 12. 11.
Switching dice.
The one more.
If you got 20, then failed 3.
14.
Okay. Then it's 10.
16.
Then it's 9.
14.
Okay, she's fine.
So you failed 3,
Yeah.
succeeded 3, and crit on 1.
Yay.
So,
I think that's a pass.
I think that's a fail.
Okay. I need to check something here.
Was I rolling for addiction?
No, you were rolling for each of the layers.
Heaven.
Of this
Oh, yeah.
heaven. Roll religion, by the way.
You are now religious.
I think that number on my die is a 3. Is that a 3 to you?
Yeah.
So what's your religion?
So it's a 4 total.
Oh my god. So you have no idea what that was.
Nope.
But you know it was really good. You permanently gain 3 health.
Ooh,
Wow.
Yay!
And
I have 34 health now.
How much do you have?
I have 28.
Looks more and more grudgingly at his sheet.
and
D6 hit dice.
permanently gain 3 health, and for your crit, you rolled so well, like 96.
Roll for magic item.
Do I get blessed with Todd? Does he fall out of the sky with my little
No.
spider arms?
I have plans for Todd.
Permanent +1 to religion.
Becomes proficient in religion.
And I'm gonna say for the 20.
No,
fuck you.
Wait, so did I get a health for everyone I passed?
Yes.
So I could have gotten plus 7?
Oof.
Ooh.
That would have been nice.
Yep. I need to check something, but I can't find it. Shit.
That's fine, you can
In the
edit this part
meantime,
out.
Yes.
I'm just whispering under my breath. Take another one. Take another one.
I'm gonna
I think I'm still
call over
under.
to the mayor. Could I see one of those for a few minutes?
Oh no. I just look wide-eyed at you and go,
Just toss me one.
He goes,
let's all take
"Absolutely."
drugs.
He tosses you one. Ooh, here it is.
I'm
Oh,
not
how
taking
free
it.
he is.
Sharing
As
is
I am beginning to cast Identify on it.
Okay.
I hope you get like a hellish one.
Did I just lean forward? Please tell me what it is.
Oh well.
Ends up being good, just pop it right away.
That's exactly what's gonna happen.
You know what? I can't do that then.
Depending on what
Yeah.
happens with you, it's gonna change.
You're gonna
whether or not I
gain,
ask for one.
figure 20 on that, because sure. You're gonna gain a permanent 1d6 hit die.
So
So you get an
my
extra
hit
hit
die
die.
is now 4d8 plus 1d6.
She got something that, if you're that lucky,
It's you.
it's
You
whatever
roll
it's
D100s.
d8 you have then plus 1d6.
That's why I want to.
You're gonna get.
You don't gain permanent health. That's you
I'm gonna
gain.
roll for one. But I don't
It's
wanna
basically
gamble.
you got
You're
the
gonna get
permanent
the
health and you got the hit die to match it. Because sure, drugs.
Apparently they work.
Don't do
Mara
drugs.
has-
I was trying to
idea.
find the boons that deities give you. I was trying to find that and try to water one down, but for some reason I can't find it in the books.
Also, it's very difficult to water them down.
Yes.
I've looked at those boons and they're ridiculous.
And so as he tosses one, the mayor tosses you one. He goes, Gil, you had a great one. What was it like? I might have had it before.
It was. But this on Earth.
You've had such a druggy experience.
Brother, you need one. Brother, it was amazing. There were so many flavors.
It's
Even
not
better than the
Do not
snake.
drive while impaired.
Yeah.
The mayor's already like, huh?
I just have this
The
big
mayor's
grin on
already
my
had
face.
3.
Oh no.
Fuck.
Brother, you must.
These are the people like.
I feel stronger. I feel healthier, more vital. Brother.
It's online, don't say it.
I didn't say what my work was.
Okay, so
I'm just gonna keep walking. Giggle's high out of his mind. He doesn't know what he's talking about.
Brother, I need more.
Mayor, could you toss me one and you choose the one?
he goes, he has my butt, he's like, Lydia, sure, toss it to you.
I'm just about to eat one.
Just catch it. I'll just hold it and wait for him to finish his thing.
Okay, so
Not taking that chance
can
again.
you describe it to the mayor?
Yeah.
Okay.
Flavor upon flavor upon flavor.
He squints, he's in the roll a religion check.
He's high as fuck.
He's high as fuck.
Disadvantage.
Does he have a bonus because he knows what these drugs are?
He said almost all of them, yeah.
You know, like what each and every one of them is.
I think he's never had actually one of the bad ones.
That's why I want him to choose.
I
It's
think
gonna be the
Gibble's
one time
probably
you roll.
crying with how
for me.
delicious it was.
But I think it's, or maybe it was roll bad because it wasn't going to be him eating it.
If I can, shut up. If I can uncage the soul, that'd be really nice. Do any of you guys know it?
Nireb probably could. I
He
don't know. I
could.
haven't been
That's-
doing his level 2 spells yet.
We never leveled him up, did we, properly?
No.
Okay.
Well, good thing it's not a combat session.
Yeah.
Well, it was for a split second.
Yeah.
That's a
Gotta
big
roll
difference.
half
So-
of
That
it.
was last one.
He looks and says, "That sounds like one of the heavenly realms. You got one that good? Oh, I might have.
I feel like Gimble's
layers.
upside down with like my head dangling on the
Probably.
cart.
He goes, that might have been
The long
the
tongue of
Beastlands,
the
or didn't taste any animal. Did you know meat? No.
No.
Why did you put on like a Batman voice to say
Maybe Mount Celestia then.
I don't know, but I want
don't know.
more.
He tosses you another one.
Oh no. Oh no.
Canadian Batman. Do it.
Okay,
In
do
meta,
it.
I don't want to,
Do
but
it.
in game, Gimbal would.
Both in game and out, I want
Do you
to.
want 100?
Here comes the 2.
A 1.
1. Soul's Cage.
Oh, I
Dead.
don't.
If you roll a 1, you become a larva, and your soul becomes a larva, and you die.
I have a backup character.
We just watch us like,
I don't. As a
These drugs
player,
are
I really
dangerous. They're
don't.
so dangerous. You're like, oh, I got one from Mount Celestia. But then you're like, yeah, but then you roll 1 and your character's permadead.
I really don't want to.
This can be the last one.
55.
Oh, that's average.
Okay.
Okay.
Um,
I was so scared. I thought I might pee. I was so scared.
that's actually pretty close to average. Yeah, you just have. Where is it here?
Disappointment.
It's like, what, 4 off the
You know what's?
average?
It's nowhere to creep down. It tastes like lightly of vanilla, and it's like you taste it. You describe it to the mayor. He's like, oh, you got quartz. not uncommon, but not bad either.
Why didn't I get another? Why didn't it taste the same as the first one?
It was completely random.
I give him the most betrayed look a spider can give.
I pipe up. I'm sure if you try another one, you'll get it.
No. Stop.
Roll persuasion.
No, you're not persuasion players.
Okay.
See, the thing is that Kimbo would be easily persuaded, but as a player,
Don't
I'm
worry.
scared.
Don't worry. This next one will definitely be it.
No. I'm trying to kill Gimbal.
I don't want to because I love Gimbal.
She's got the devil on her
He's-
shoulder.
You can just be like, you're like betrayed, so you feel like maybe you'll wait for a little while. You'll be like betrayed, and you'll want to just go about your task. Like fuck you, Mayor.
I
I'll
feel
pick
the
your shit.
Gimbal curiosity though is the thing.
But at this point, we
Can
Gimbal
she
feel
roll a
betrayed and wanted just to get back at the Mayor for betraying her. Steal a shit.
How about she rolls a wisdom saving throw?
No.
Gimbal the he guys.
I will let.
Yeah.
I will let Gimbal choose.
Oh.
Brother, what do you think? Do you think I'll get another good
In
one?
meta. In meta.
I'm sure if you try one more.
If she dies, you're gonna feel so bad, Marcus.
I have been the reason that she's died. She's almost died multiple times, though.
You did drop her too.
I dropped her about 1,000 feet.
And that wasn't an accident.
That was on purpose.
The Mayor.
But you survived. So.
The Mayor eats one. Goes, oh, diamond!
Brother, see?
Oh,
See?
that's so much better now.
Just
She's rolling.
so
That's
delicate
not
and
too-
sparkling. Just,
One of these days, the mayor is just gonna die.
Yeah, I will.
The first bad one.
We'll just walk into a room and there's a larva on the ground.
Ah,
He's gonna live forever on drugs.
every roll you want, do
You're
100 too.
such a bad influence.
You-
I'm a terrible influence and I love this.
I don't think Jotun has any.
No.
3?
Oh,
No!
He's not taking though, he's
no.
identifying.
33.
33.
I haven't taken it.
You're
Yeah.
identifying it. I'm rolling.
It's basically, that wouldn't have worked.
9.
I'll tell you right now, that wouldn't have
Soul
worked.
caged.
No, it's only the 5 or below, so you're...
Damn it.
I think it's
Brother, why?
only for the top 5 and the bottom 5 would identify work.
Oh.
Now, the other ones, it will not work at all because it's literally just a metal.
So you get it.
It's like, it has a basic enchantment, but the only thing you get would be like, it's enchanted to be edible. That's all you get out of it.
Right.
But this one, because you rolled a 3, it works.
Give that one to Gimbal.
What did you get last time when you shit a 5?
I got a 4, I
4.
believe.
That makes sense. So then you would get, you got 3, right?
Even worse.
Oh yeah. You identify. This is it's like enchanted flesh.
Ooh.
Enchanted like beast flesh somehow,
Ooh.
but it's
I
it's
speak
full
to
of
it?
fur like that. It feels like it's also this weird. It's supposed to be stone here, but like it's a beast flesh fur thing, and it reeks of evil and so a little bit of law, but mostly evil. Roll religion.
Let's give it to some
For the record,
random person.
Identify specifically says that I learned its properties, how to use it, and what
Use
spells
it.
are affecting the item, what they are, and which
Does
spell
Brent
created
make
it.
drugs now?
What spell created it?
Yeah.
Druggy
It's
is
not
really
really a
pissed.
spell. Like enchanted smithing created it.
Ah, yes,
Not really
they-
a spell.
If the item was created by
All the
a spell, yes,
blacksmiths
it's
are
fine.
making
You would
the
not know
drugs.
Religion rules not great.
You know
it's
that
mine.
it's edible, and that's how you eat it. You chomp on it, and it is created enchanted to that. You wouldn't, and you learn its properties of being made of arcanium with something else. It's the really shitty, the really good ones. You if I would work on the other ones, it just wouldn't.
Right.
So what did you roll?
Whopping 9.
9.
Realizing
This is
that
a
it's
lower
staying too
plane.
long, I just eat
It's
mine.
evil. This is from an evil lower plane, and it and you kind of look and you kind of you're like can't figure out what it is, but it's definitely not the abyss, definitely not the 9 hells, and it feels lower. Not the abyss, not the 9 hells, and it doesn't feel. It feels more savage. Savage and
It's Jake Paul.
God
Aw.
damn it. It feels savage and it feels like it feels shitty. It feels like you
It's a piece of shit.
and it feels green.
Feels green.
Yes.
Those goblins.
You should hold on to it and then force an enemy to eat it.
Yeah, that's more or less where I was going with it. I'm just gonna hold it to the mirror. You might want to skip this one.
He goes.
I'm watching.
He usually thumbs up, says, "You know what? That's fine. Some of them are bad." Also, somehow he has this bag of things, and somehow this bag of drugs got all of the super good and bad ones, and it's just like this really weird out there like outlier because most of these bags are just full of like the normal ass ones.
Yeah, this is
Right shit?
real bad news.
He goes, "Oh, thanks for taking them."
Both of you rolled poorly.
I'm going to just put it in my bag.
Keep it.
You know what? Because Gimbal took 2, I'll take another.
Okay, but you haven't taken.
I rolled 33.
33.
I was waiting too long for him to deal with his, so I'm like, no, whatever.
So you're eating it?
Yep.
Okay.
I like to think
You
that's
took.
taking
It
close to, like, a
tastes
few
like
hours.
Yeah.
It tastes like.
Well,
tetanus.
it's been at least
What?
Tetanus.
It's been at
It,
least
ta-
10
it
minutes.
tastes like you've licked rusted iron. Not really like, harmful, but just kind of like, nah.
You've decided you never want to taste it.
Damn those pennies. Alright.
Yeah, it tastes like rusted iron. You're like, ugh.
Because Gimbal took 2, I will take another.
Okay, roll to 100. And
And this one I will have him him do a
Identify.
identify on 25.
okay.
Fuck me.
I have no idea.
Yeah, he can't identify it.
Well, I know it's not terrible then.
I'm also going to snag another one though, and I'm also going to cast Identify.
We're just gonna be taking drugs
Like
this
a half
entire
hour
ride.
pursuit.
Okay.
I also want to see what
the
Gimbal
rest,
will have
the
to
rest of the day
Gimbal.
of travels. You guys just taking drugs and identifying them then.
I'm also just watching Gimbal.
Yeah, I'm
very
identifying this
You guys basically get to the point where he has like 10 drugs left. He's like, I think I'm done for the day, guys. And he like puts his thing away. In the meantime, you're stealing stuff from him.
Well, first of all, you didn't tell me what happened to my 9.
Oh, you're 9. Yes.
9.
I mean, like, if you want to skip it, like,
Yes.
I'll make that
I got a
sacrifice.
70.
70. So a 9.
So you don't know anything about that
You
one.
take
I don't
it,
want to use these
and you
ones
got
anymore.
25, right?
25, yeah.
Okay. You get
More tetanus.
you get you take a bite out of it. And it's not like it's not death itself, basically. But it's just like you taste it and it tastes like despair.
Does it taste like Thanos?
No.
Okay.
It tastes like it's sapping your strength.
Ugh.
Do I lose my hit points?
No, it just makes you
now?
kind of just like you get like non-lethal damage.
How much damage?
It's not relevant. It's not
Okay.
very relevant. But you take like you would take like 12 non-lethal damage,
Ooh.
and you feel your energy sapped and drained, and it feels like something just something that's basically just like negative took away your energy and your feelings of positivity. From it.
Oh.
Nothing enough to hurt you, but just enough to be like, oh, I feel like shit now.
Did you get a good
I
one?
feel so good.
Whoosh.
I was gonna say Yotun, you can back us up a little bit now.
Just before that happens, the one that I had a 70 on, I'm not eating it. I'm just going to turn.
You don't notice any enchantment beyond. Like, you don't notice any of the feelings of weirdness.
I'm just going to turn to the mayor. This one's safe, and toss it to him.
He tosses it and goes, nah, I like the risk. It throws it back in the bag.
Oh, of course.
So he doesn't even eat it. He just puts it back in the bag.
In the 80s.
Oh no.
So you rolled the 25.
Yeah.
You chomp it.
More tetanus.
It tastes. Sorry, I went to sneeze there for a second. It tastes like rotten. It's more like you get the aroma of rotten eggs.
Oh, gross.
It doesn't
Sulfur?
taste horrible, but it just you get this scent of like rotten eggs in the back of your mouth. You're like, oh,
I just
no.
can't get a good one.
Sulfur, yeah. You get sulfur.
Literally, this will be my entire
Druid
experience.
craft,
with ever
just get it
taking them.
out.
I'm just going to identify them until I get a really high roll, and then I'll have it.
This is
One
what I'm
has
doing
11
literally every
more.
time. And
Sorry?
One is 11, one of them's the 70.
Yeah.
So,
Anytime I'm taking drugs, I'm bringing you with me now.
I don't even think.
Again, in real life, do not do drugs.
And don't bring me with you.
Unless you know identify.
So I'm gonna look at the road. Like I'm gonna go sit at the back of the car.
Austin says, "Oh, make sure to keep an eye out." He's like, it's already been 2 hours, and so we're gonna pack your cab soon.
Keep an eye out or fine.
You guys So
Alright, so I'm gonna crawl to the back. And has your guys' cart backed up a little bit?
Ask Yotun to pull us back a little.
yeah.
I
So
signal
lockpicking
for
time?
I signal for Xori to come close.
I'm sorry, I can't see you quite well. It's too dark.
Dark vision?
I do. 60 feet.
Xori, will you come here, please? I don't feel good.
What do you wish for me to do?
I was like, "Did you hurt yourself again?"
No!
I swear!
You just hear him in the
I swear to the
distance.
god of the arcade forge,
No!
I will heal your asses until you wish I wouldn't.
Oh, Xori's just a comforting presence. And
Insight check. I do not
Everyone
trust
squints.
that. 2.
You're just like, oh, maybe Gimbal does. Maybe Gimbal finds me and Netseal really comforting to be around. Maybe Gimbal's gotten a lot better.
Yotun, can you pull us up closer?
I'm walking
Oh,
again.
we're like side by side now.
If you're going outside, I'm taking my wine glass back.
Yeah, no. It's long since empty.
I'm not
It has
holding
been
this-
So you guys
Okay.
approach.
At least 40 minutes based on those
The
evidence.
mayor is driving this cart.
Drugs and
Um,
alcohol.
So you guys approach
I'm
the
taking
mayor's cart.
Xori.
Yes.
Is she close enough that I can whisper?
Yep.
You said he has stuff to steal.
Do you feel like it's a good time to do it now while we're both high?
I'm not high. I'm angry.
Well, you are high, but your high is making you angry.
He betrayed me.
Start pouring another wine glass.
Help me. Where's the
I
thing?
start pouring it into Kimball's mouth.
Whoa.
Roll a con save with disadvantage. We established earlier that you are a super lightweight.
Oh boy.
In your backstory, we established that you were a super lightweight.
Alright, so disadvantage?
Yep.
Alright, so it was a 10. That's a 12, so it's going to be a 12 total.
You managed to hold off, but you feel getting tipsy, and you're like, I need to stop now.
Did that help?
No.
I'm already pouring another one.
Not in my mouth. I don't allow that. Jerk away.
Yotun, could you move his head a little bit closer?
If she's pulling a cart.
He has a free hand!
Is this like with a harness or are there two handles?
I'll let you decide. Do you have a harness? Have you harnessed yourself?
Yeah, you know what? That means that would give me 2 free hands.
You just harness and you're just walking along.
It's like a backpack on wheels.
Can you keep his head a little bit still?
I kind of just move the cart, and I just reach in and I grab Gimbal, just put him back in the backpack.
But maybe another day's better for the stealing.
Yeah.
Brother, he betrayed me.
Wine glass.
I hide in the backpack. I'm
Okay.
upside down in the backpack.
You have to
You
like,
can't
really,
do
like just.
I'm
dump-
tipsy and high, I'm dumping it in.
like,
Gimbal's
wine
brown.
pouring all over you, like you're like, Wayne. Okay.
Am I helping?
You hear no response.
Because you've drowned.
Drowning damage, no. Okay. So you guys
Gimbal's having an
eventually
angry nap.
make camp.
I'll go hunting for some food at this point.
People go
Oh yeah, that's
hunting.
real safe.
I don't think it's good to go
People go hunting,
hunting while
manage to
high.
bring some things in.
8 wisdom, I'm fine.
Netseal's trying really hard to cook the food everybody brings in. Everybody's doing what they can to. The camp's doing pretty well.
Some extra
Is there anyone you
relax
want to
on
talk to? There's the various shop owners. There's the high elf child. There's the.
We caught up with them?
I want.
Oh, wait, they're there!
He's literally been walking beside you guys.
I thought he left.
I thought he left
No.
before us.
He went to the front gate to wait
Oh.
for
okay.
hours.
amazing.
Okay.
I want
He
to.
stood there. This small child. So they stood at the front gate for like 3 hours.
Just in the pouring rain.
And lightning.
I
And
was.
he's there, standing completely still, and then there's also the 10 blacksmiths and
Can
like,
I
I'm gonna
approach
survey
there?
with my glasses first.
Pardon?
Before I go talk to him, I'm gonna survey with my glasses.
like
Look around and be like,
All neutral.
you get a variation, a couple good, a couple mostly neutral. You get like one very evil child.
is it the high elf child?
No, a chaotic evil like dwarf child. You see him just like snarling at like at his older sister dwarf who's like lawful good.
It's a weird one. Okay,
Yeah.
sure.
Wow, that kid is a real piece of work.
Don't
I'm
worry,
okay,
I know who's coming for him.
Oh yeah.
Mhm.
Wait for the Christmas special, guys.
Oh, no.
We're gonna have to record that so early.
Oh yeah, we will.
I mean, not really. We could record it around Christmas and then just release it earlier than the other episodes.
No, it's not. It's a special that ties into the main storyline.
Oh, okay.
So
That's
are
how
we
it
It's
gonna
not.
get
It's not like
different
Dark.
characters for that?
Right?
No.
Are we gonna be different
No, that's our characters.
Marks and I have been through this a few years.
Alright, cool.
It's fun.
But yeah, because like
Also
we-
working on a Halloween thing too. That'd be fun.
yeah,
It's completely different from what I would think.
Okay, good, because the one that
It
Ryan and
sucked.
I did was.
It sucked.
Anyway,
Yes. So that there's the blacksmiths. Oh, by the way, rolling perception.
Oh boy, my best
My
one.
owl.
That's a
Oh,
that's a
funny.
0. That's a 0 for me.
My owl is going to do things for me.
It's a nat 1 with a minus
It doesn't
1.
matter. It's a 10.
You're drunk and high.
Wait, hold on. What is my perception on here? That's
Sorry.
the wrong character's perception.
What's your roll?
Okay, no, it wasn't.
You're drunk. You're tipsy, high, and in a backpack.
Is that a nat 1 plus 5?
So that's why I did plus 3. It's now
20.
with advantage.
You're just kind of like
did you roll a
hanging
1?
out. The only person who notices this is
Roll a
Yotun, who's been kind of walking around, pulling the cart, looking at everybody else's carts. You notice that one of the carts,
Full of drugs.
if people bring their various things in their supplies. However, you realize there's no food cart.
Fuck. Everyone hears me.
You look around. There's no food cart. The carts that are there are of very personal possessions, and one literally just full of what looks like ore.
It's drugs, it's all drugs, it's all drugs. We brought the drugs, but we didn't bring the food.
We brought some food in our cart.
And
Yeah,
we
not
told
a
them
lot.
to bring food.
Yes.
Maybe they thought we were bringing the food.
Did or did they just decide no?
We didn't organize this well.
The mayor was probably just
I've eaten all.
coked up or something.
Starting to get the munchies, I'm going to my bag to get
Okay.
some food.
What's wrong?
You said as they're preparing camp, they're doing some stuff. They're setting up the forges already.
Jesus.
Why are we smelting on the road?
Also, all these pieces of metal outside in the outside in lightning.
Well, they're covered.
It should be fine.
I was wondering why he said, so 2 forges then.
One for food, one for weapons.
Yeah, no, I just think it was just for metal.
So, what do you want to do?
Alright.
What? But
Well, there's
did
no
you-
food cart.
I'm gonna go wander off in the woods.
What?
Gimbal pops out. What? No food?
I've literally just walked off into the woods with my owl to go try and find something to eat.
The lightning storm's died down now. It's getting pretty quiet. People are managing to set up camp. People are coming in, and it's just roasting some food, as well as some other people are helping.
Zori did go out hunting.
Here comes the hail.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
yeah,
run
I
up to
did-
the mayor.
I did go
Yeah.
hunting.
I run up and I grab him
Sorry.
by his shirt and I go, "Where's the food?"
You're literally hanging
you
off
go-
his chest. Just
Yes.
He squints.
I'm swinging like Miley Cyrus on a wrecking ball.
He squints. He says, "What are you talking about? We have an entire cart of food."
It's all metal.
Where's the meat?
We're hunting some, but we have a lot of fruit.
Show me.
He just like picks you up and puts you on his back. He's like, I need full range of motion to walk.
Because he's too high.
I walk next to him. He does not get to carry me.
Okay.
Probably
He does not have the privilege of making your life easier.
Yes. So,
If you were pissed at someone, would you let them give you a piggyback ride?
Heck yeah.
Yes, I would. It's easier.
No,
I-
don't touch me. I'm mad.
If I was angry at someone, I would absolutely like to make them carry 170 pounds as they walk.
he walks
To
through.
be fair, I'm like 50 or something, so it's not. Really...
He walks up to the forges
not
and the various blacksmiths setting it up. He goes,
Roll with
Tangaleg! How goes the cooking?
Tangaleg.
Tangaleg, yeah.
Tangaleg.
Tangaleg, how's the cooking going?
Is actually how much I weigh. So you know.
My knees and tail are heavy.
I was Tangaleg, how's the cooking going? This middle-aged dwarf woman kind of turns around and says, "Well, we've set up the forges and everybody should cook it." I says, "See, Gimbal, got some food. So we're cooking some fruit right now."
You don't make sense. I don't.
People are bringing the ore cart over.
This is not food, you savages!
Glad I don't have to.
They start smelting they start throwing the chunks of like ore stone into the smelters.
Totally making more drugs.
Yeah, they are.
Are we in a meth lab?
Oh god.
Are we gonna have to just?
Are you guys just gonna
Eat
like
people?
eat
I'm
the
okay
meat
with
that Xori people bring until you see that happens with them?
I'm gonna pace in front of the smelter until.
I mean, I've wandered off into the woods. I have no idea what's happening.
I'm just kind of
I just followed him.
Okay.
Oh.
Are you
go
good
first?
I guess, yeah, actually, I did go first. So,
Surround check.
wait for me. 19 minus 1, 18.
Oh, you actually managed to
Good job.
to bag a you managed to bag a boar.
Woo!
Ooh, fancy.
And because Gimbal didn't actually answer whether or not he was still on a hunger strike, he ain't getting food.
Oof.
Because that's a waste.
Okay.
Oh. So
I do have rations.
as you come
So
back
I
and
can't
Nat starts cooking it, we're doing the thing. The first of the fruit come out of the forges. The mayor
Are they
says,
purple ball?
no.
Oh.
They're actually they look like they've become almost now such a gray and like stone and black. They become a reddish gray, and they seem to have deflated.
I sniff it.
So he goes back. Oh, it's going to be very hot.
Oh fuck yeah, I would.
We have to melt it. It smells oddly sweet.
Is it like a metal container that just has fruit in it?
He says, "Hold off." He says, "Wait to let it cool."
I just.
You guys
stare at
sit there for like another 20 minutes. Eventually cools down enough that they put some they basically kind of like cool it down. Probably some water, dunk in the water slowly to cool down a little bit. He goes, "Here, good one, have a taste."
I sniff it.
A little sweet.
I lick it.
Tastes sweet.
Your tongue hits it, and it as if you're like a deflated like dried tomato, kind of pokes in a little bit and kind of deforms a bit. The
I
stone.
nibble it.
You take a bite.
No, I take a nibble.
Nibble.
It's not a munch.
Make a constitution saving throw. It's drugs.
What's that?
It's totally drugs. You roll a 1.
I rolled a 20 on its taste.
Oh no.
Wait, this is how it started last time.
Time to get out that
It
other
tastes
piece.
like a. It tastes like a delectable sweet fruit. It has flesh. Like a fruit's flesh, and a little bit of juice spurts out. It's a bright red. He goes. "See, how's it taste? The seek fruit.
Try the what?
Seek fruit.
Seek?
SIEK. Is that not good?
No, just confirming how you said it.
Yeah. Seek fruit. Goes. We found it in caves below the town once we'd lost the rights to our mine and didn't have any money to buy. to what's the word? Import food.
I eat it very quickly.
It's very good.
Brother!
I'm just standing right there and yelling.
The villagers are all just kind of going around and get themselves each like a seek fruit and just like chomping away at it.
Have I found anything on my
What are you trying to get?
expedition? I've gone looking for food.
Startle check.
Can I have my owl take the health action?
Sure. Does owl.
Yes.
It's helping you look for things.
That's a 10.
Ooh.
Find a rat.
You find some mushrooms.
Oh, excellent.
More drugs!
Cast identify.
They're not magical, most likely.
You have to roll nature
Okay.
to see if, or maybe medicine, but probably
It's a
nature.
real shame I'm not there, because I'm
Yeah,
proficient in it.
Okay, nature is far better than medicine, so that is an 11.
11. You think they're edible?
Alright.
Maybe, there's like a few that there's a
That's
there's
not good bull.
there's a good chunk that you know are edible. There's another good chunk, probably the other half of it where you're like, either this is poisonous or it's edible, and I'm not sure which.
Isn't that both the options?
Well, the thing is, it could be one of two things.
Either it's edible or it's not.
And both of the types of mushrooms that you know of, that one's poisonous, one's really edible, and it's healthy for you. They're very similar, and you just can't quite tell.
Well,
There was one section less, but one section that was definitely safe.
I'm just going to take ones that I think are safe. I'm
Okay.
going to come back to where they're cooking the boar.
Yeah.
I have seasoning.
Can I do a nature check on that?
Yes.
9?
It could be poisonous. Could be safe. You don't
No,
know.
they're fine.
Very similar to 2 mushrooms.
Sure.
That's the thing. Okay.
Sure, season it.
So okay, you stuff the boar with these mushrooms.
Everything's edible if you have a high enough constitution.
God damn it. Well, if you're a dwarf.
Yeah.
Like everyone here, basically.
Most people here. Not everyone.
It's like a
Not
A
us.
lot of
half elf or two. A
It's like
dragonborn.
a half elf, an elf, a halfling. Well, you killed the halfling.
I didn't mean to
There's a
kill
couple
that.
dragonborns.
So
I mean,
are,
she came at me
I'm
with
gonna
such
call an
vigor,
arrow
I
over.
just
Are
sort of
Xori and
assumed
Renback?
they'd be-
Yeah, you guys are
I've
back
been cooking this morning.
If the mare
I-
dies from eating the boar.
It's free real estate.
I'm calling the mayor over to talk with him.
Sorry,
He has it
Yes.
over. He's chopping away at what looks like a melting stone.
you must eat the rocks. So tasty.
First, you are the rock. You have to eat the rocks, but it's up to you, Gimbal.
Self-war.
I'm okay, thank you.
No.
Toss
So
me a rock.
good. I get you a rock.
Is it drugs?
Arcana
Arcana check?
medicine
I'm asking
check?
the mayor.
Oh, he goes, no, it's just a fruit.
Oh, excellent. I'm just gonna eat it.
It tastes like a really nice, sweet, delectable fruit.
I'll have
Probably good baked in cakes.
I'll have one then.
Pretty
Fine.
good.
See, what bothers me is that this was from a mine under the town, and it's an edible rock. And I've been around D&D long enough to know that this is gonna come kick us in the ass later. Probably been
maybe
eating
it's
like
just a
Tarrasque eggs.
Then-
We don't know.
The mayor did say that they found them after they ran out of food to import like food.
I
Yeah,
feel like that would imply that they're
Oh,
mining them, which would imply they're not Tarrasque eggs.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Cave dragon eggs.
Is the high elf
Just
kid
spores
eating?
from your stomach.
No.
Chest burst.
I'm gonna bring him a fruit.
He is just staring dead into space. His eyes are vacant. He doesn't have any pupils.
Who?
The half kid.
Oh, yeah. Well, that's not gonna help.
Right.
Uh,
I'll let Marcus do the same with the mayor first, and then I'll
The
try.
half kid is wearing very odd clothes.
Like different shoes.
I'm
He's
Spider.
wearing what looks like boots with metal soles and like a shirt that basically he's wearing what looks like a giant almost like onesie, and he has like it looks like basically a white onesie almost suit with wearing yellow gloves and boots with metal soles.
What if we gave him the drugs?
Ren, you're a bad influence, but I like the idea.
I'm trying to.
And a circlet on his head.
I'm gonna try to feed him the fruit, but I'll let Marcus do the same with the mayor first.
Literally his mouth won't open.
Well, Mark, you want to do the next person?
Yeah,
So,
sure. So where are you
Besides
getting
one
all of
side
these
of
drugs?
You said drugs, right?
Yes.
Okay, he goes,
It's a whisper, so like,
He goes-
not trying to be more secretive about it.
he laughs. Oh, the drugs! One person in the for a neighboring like fire pit like looks over and just kind of like rolls their eyes, goes back to their meal.
Is this a common thing?
He goes, "Oh yes, I had a supplier. I probably shouldn't be talking about it, as it's kind of what there was problems, but
But you clearly want to talk about it.
it was. I did have some friends who showed me it, and when I was at the Capitol a few years back before everything hit the fan, I should know if the thing wouldn't exist before everything went to the 9 hells.
I feel like Atlas would have a fan.
Yeah. He spins really fast.
which he's done.
Continue.
He goes, when everything hit the 9 hells, the 9 hells.
The 9 fans.
Yeah.
Fans.
Each 9 hells is 1 fan. Just I had a supplier, and they some friends. They showed me some. I think one was really into wines and cheeses and hot, but he was just a really weirdly strong guy. He got me a lot of what I needed, but then he kind of just disappeared one day, and so I had to find a new resource, a new way to get them. I quite like them.
I feel like Marcus knows who this is in meta.
You know who this is, Sam.
I feel like I know who this is.
Yeah, you know.
A large, strong man who likes wine and cheese. I think I know who this is.
Wine, cheese, art, but was also an oddly strong
Did I mean in campaign or do I know from your
in a campaign.
Pretty sure.
He's at the Capitol years back. Yeah, he had some things that he liked to enjoy with us, and went off with some adventures. Never came back. Yes, and everything went
Mistakes.
No!
I made a few.
Then went. Then NPC and past campaigns.
Who you destroyed.
So, he goes, yes, then I had my, couldn't find someone for the longest time. But then, one of my other friends, who worked as a guard in Arcanium, that floating bastard of a city that fell.
That one wasn't my fault.
That one was your fault.
I was there.
You were there, it's your fault.
No, I wasn't.
In
That was-
action.
You were part of the problem.
I
It was-
split the party. I wasn't there.
A guard that he was able to
There to help.
hook me up with someone who's producing some, and I had it scheduled to send to the tavern owner. He was able to be my way of supply. He was my supply through them. I thought added some more wealth to the village.
Yeah,
Well, once our plans follow through and we manage to build the things that at least I plan on building, I would be more than happy to continue the supply. Or at
Supply's
least-
gone.
Well, to at least
Supply's buried in our mountain.
to
Okay.
This is my last bag. Wait,
I'm
do
sure
we
I
get
could
the
find-
the burlap drugs? Did
I
you
have
guys grab some
absolutely
burlap
no-
sacks that were hidden in a wall?
You mean the one he's wearing?
You see that it's like raining through? Like, no, different ones.
I mean, those
You
were
mean
the ones.
ones?
Those were the ones
They
that
were
were.
like just they were metal. But
You
they
mean
were
the
metal.
ones that were struck by lightning when he was wearing them?
Was the mayor there for that?
You see, it's a tear
No.
rolled on his cheek.
No, he wasn't.
I'll have to get some more then.
I'm sure I could find someone.
I mean, for the record, those were the ones in the wall.
That the barmaid hid those ones, of course.
I might know a few people.
Well,
in
she won't be
areas-
hiding much anymore.
I may know a few people in areas who may owe me a favor or two. I'm sure I could find something.
You can get more. That's more wealth to the town, more business, And I know that not everyone here likes them, but but that way I can have some more with it, getting the council on my back.
We're gonna have like a red light district just dedicated to drugs.
I'm planning on building a club.
Well, there you
A
go.
drug club. He goes, wait, the council's all dead. Never mind, drugs for all! The demons killed them.
So what you're saying
Sounds
is
like there's an opening.
vacancies for the council.
It was, the council was like me and 3 other old village elders.
Yeah,
We have
could
someone who's
fit
old.
4 other.
That is true. And I don't have to worry about it. He yells out, everyone! I've decided, as mayor, I have sanctioned a new vote for council members of our town. Nalettes is no more, but I'm sure there's our new city. New Nalettes! We will have a council who...
He named it?
He just named it.
No, whatever, it's fine.
You guys can always try to change the name, but he's just yelling.
We're the council.
Majority council vote.
He goes, as our saviors,
We use disguise stuff to make me look a little less intimidating.
You're thinking that the passive makes you more intimidating.
Yeah.
So you try to look a little like sweeter looking.
Yeah.
Okay.
Less brimstone.
More
So
friendly.
you guys, I nominate these 4 adventurers who saved us and plan to help build us a city. I nominate them as the new council. I'll be the mayor. I don't need to be part of the council. It's fine. I'm busy with things. You know.
Drugs.
He goes. So all for the new council.
I do my own little customized spell.
You guys, you guys can do like. You guys want to do anything to try like win people over?
I'm trying to feed the high elf child.
You're just trying to force feed this kid.
No, I'm
food.
like, here comes the Xori.
That's
I was gonna say
horrible.
airplane, but we don't have airplanes. What's
The
the next
Xori.
Here comes the dragon.
You were the only flying
I don't
thing
share
I
your
can think of.
I don't sure you want to say that to a kid. Here
Yeah.
comes the Xori.
Do I know what an airship?
Oh no, that one.
Actually, no. Yes, you would.
Oh, okay, I'll do airship. Here comes the airship.
Yeah. So you just
Just splash
Boink.
on his face.
like it's literally going on his face.
I'm just gonna
So-
have, with prestidigitation, just a little bit of lightning crackle up my hand.
Arcana performance for your thing.
I'm gonna wave.
Wait. Persuasion.
Sway off.
7.
21.
And you're like trying to feed the children, Sam.
17.
I'm not here for this conversation.
They're looking at you.
21.
I'll wave.
Performance. Was it 7?
21.
21?
17.
17?
19.
Okay. So everyone's actually like Spider's feeding a child. Obviously good magic user.
With literally the most basic.
Literally carrying a cart and waving.
Devil!
and you're still getting used to it, so you actually make it sort of more menacing, like your teeth elongate, you look more like creepy. And it's like, and a horrifying tiefling. You know what? 3 for 4 is not bad. People everyone's not like asleep or already like packing up tonight, gives like,
let's be real.
they go back to their stuff.
It's 3 for 5.
Everyone kind of like half-heartedly like, yeah, sure. We want to sleep, please. It's late.
I like how I convinced them that I was a powerful spellcaster with literally D&D's most basic spell. There is not a single spell in the entire rule set that is more elementary than prestidigitation.
Tangaleg comes up and says, well, wrong voice. Well, council members. New council members. You know, it's great that you 4 decided to stick with our new city or town for so long. I'm happy that you guys did just stick around and you're sticking yourselves up for us. Here, holds out a bowl of the seek fruit. Here, come on, come on. It tastes great. Well, let's just try some.
Insight check.
Yeah,
11.
most definitely insight checking this.
Saying like, let's all get along. Mind if I sit with you guys tonight and talk?
Who's this guy again?
Tingleg. She's
cooking.
she was cooking, and she's apparently the head of the blacksmiths of the town.
21 on insight.
21. She's
So-
definitely cozying up to the new council members.
Yep.
I'm fine. with
Yeah.
that.
She's schmoozing.
She's schmoozing, yes.
What race is she?
She's a dwarf.
Damn, I've already done
Yeah,
that.
the
No
head
harm in
of,
seconds.
I'm not surprised that the head of the blacksmiths and smelters is a dwarf in the dwarf town.
Yeah.
In the dwarf country.
In the dwarf town.
I'll take some fruit, sure.
Okay.
I will grab one.
I'll take some fruit over that. Your tune probably doesn't matter.
No, I just pick one up and I just kind of
Just,
Put it in the bag.
bag or something. Yeah. Pocket it.
she goes and takes a couple of the bowls and starts mashing it up as you're eating. And pour some like spices things in it, something you're not really sure. Hands it out. Nut smoothie, come on.
I'm so concerned that everything she's handing us is drugs.
I take it and put it in the bag. It's
Just
not
a smoothie and a fruit just fall into the bag.
I'm not there. I'm
Oh.
trying to feed the child.
Okay. Yeah, so she just kind of cozy.
I'm
up
gonna go
around
back in and you're gonna hear a squish and just feel wet at the bottom.
I'm just gonna lean over.
Oh, you mean from
and
all the wine you poured in?
whisper to
Oh,
Xori,
well, yes.
it's not drugs. And I'm
How
gonna
do
drink
you
it.
know? I'm gonna watch him see his reaction.
It's kind of getting a little boring eating the same thing over and over again, but it's not bad.
I still have the board.
Okay. So, is that what you guys want to do tonight? Probably?
Oh,
Probably.
point of reference, because I don't think it's actually been mentioned on record here yet, but every night I have been casting Nystel's magic aura on myself to make myself appear true neutral and make it appear to any form of detection magic that there is no magic affecting me.
Okay. You guys spend the night, do your things, and the rest of the journey is pretty uneventful. You guys get to the
More drugs.
probably maybe a little drugs.
No, I
Here
want
and
to
there.
pick the safe next time. I know we gotta go now.
Oh yeah.
But for
I would
now,
say that you guys probably have to do your things. We'll start. You guys arrive at the clearing where your keep is.
and everything's on fire.
Things were weird few days. There's a hailing, some strong winds. It was a rough couple days, and it's starting to be a little sunny now. A small break in the coming winter. 17 days until 27 days till winter hits, and 17 until Kiss comes back. It's time to rebuild and start sending people back to get more stuff. You're on your last couple kilometers to the thing, and it's time for people to pick the safes. Lockpick the safes. We'll do that next time, as well as actually city building stuff that we said we would do this time. Because
We'll do combat in like 5 weeks.
I just have to prepare.
We can improvise some fighting. Make some
gonna-
fighting pits.
We're gonna teach.
We'll replace the meat pit with a gladiator pit.
Yes.
But
Oh,
we're
I
also
wanna teach-
building a guild for fighters. So there will be
Yeah, we're gonna teach
We're
the
doing a lot of
townspeople to fight.
stuff. There's going to be a defenders guild. People want to call it guardians.
The Guardians.
We'll host them in one of the towers.
Brothel / tavern / inn. All this stuff. It's going to be fun. We'll see you next week.
Yep.
Have a good one.
Farewell.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.